Yo,
Yo.
how's your butt? Today we're gonna be talking about
Chicks.
Solar Warmind mods. Again, we're gonna give a big breakdown of these. I'm gonna demonstrate each and every one of these for you, if I can. All these solar mods
I can't.
for
Bad.
creating Warmind balls, Wrath of Rasputin, Raid to the Warmind, Light of the Fire, Incinerating Light,
Nice.
Global Reach, which isn't a
Nice.
Solar Warmind mod, but it helps. Fire
it
Team Medic,
works.
and Burning
Hopefully you.
Cells. If you like what you see, hit that like and subscribe. It's gonna be totally sick. Don't forget to touch all my buttons. Keep your butts safe. Yo, how's your butt? Boop.
Yo, good morning. What's up, dudes? How's your butts? Another video this week. Guess what? It's about Warmind Cells again. Today, I'm going to be going over all of the solar mods that have to do with Warmind Cells. So if you just go to your mods,
Didn't you already
in
say
your
this?
collections, go to general, page over a couple times,
That's hard.
and here's all your solar mods.
Whoa.
So one that isn't a solar mod that we'll talk about a little bit is Global Reach. I've touched on that briefly in another video, but it makes your Warmind Cells, all the effects that they have, go at a greater distance, which is best. Just for a general mod, it requires no elemental affinity.
Nutty.
You can put it on any mod that can take a Warmind Cell. Next we have Light of the Fire, which rapidly defeating targets within a detonation of a Warmind Cell generates an Orb of Light. So if you want to make Orb of Lights, it's kind of okay. It's not super great,
I like
but if
them
you
all
really
in
need
high
Orbs of
school.
Light, this could pair well with Charge with Light if you need that. So every time you pick up an orb with that, you get Charged with Light. So that it's pretty good if you could pair it with that. We're going to ignore the Arc and the Void ones for this video. Next one is Burning Cells. So every time you destroy a Warmind Cell, there's a burst of solar energy that causes enemies to burn for several seconds. And it is several seconds, especially larger enemies. They seem to burn for quite a while.
My love for you.
Wrath of Rasputin, which I think is my favorite solar mod, because this is one of the ones, other than just having a mod on and having a weapon on, that can create Warmind Cells other than with 7 Seraph weapons. It can be solar abilities, it can be
very
enemies,
powerful.
Enemies, yeah. The enemies can create Warmind Cells for you. Imagine
I
that.
wish they could.
Solar
That'd be
splash
dope.
damage that you create from anything that doesn't necessarily have to be a weapon. So like solar grenades, explosive knife, strip mine grenades, the solar supers like hammers and dawn blade can create those. Fire Team Medic is another good one for maybe more difficult activities. Every time you blow up a Warmind Cell, it creates a healing effect. It just heals. It does not give you a protect shield. It makes the same sound. Excuse me, I just burped, man. Imagine that.
Burp.
While doing a voiceover. But every time you do that, it kind of makes the same sound as the Warlock heal grenade, but it does not give you an overshield like that does. It only starts healing. It does not give you all of your health back. Raid to the Warmind is another good one. It just increases the damage that you have with the Warmind Cells, so it can do a little bit more damage. Can kill some orange bars, but not all.
Can't kill all
So
of
it's
them.
better for bigger enemies, for more difficult activity. Incinerating Light, which is one that pairs well with Charge with Light. So become Charged with Light by rapidly defeating enemies within a Warmind Cell. So if you're using both Charge with Light and Warmind Cell creation, this is another good one to have for kind of a hybrid build. So what do? So you saw in the video before, you kill some enemies, 7 red bars, 4 orange bars if you're only killing orange bars. And there's a Warmind Cell. Global Reach, you're going to see the numbers pop up. I'm going to wait till all these guys come up. Boom. Hurts all those. It also hurts enemies that are over here. If you don't have Global Reach on, sometimes, I don't know, it's kind of weird with the radius and where I'm at. It won't reach some of these guys that are out here. But that's just for quick demonstration for those. So I'm just going to keep Global Reach on because it's going to damage more enemies. You're going to see more of the effects that are happening with these solar mods. As you can see, I didn't have anything else on that was a mod. Burning Cells. This is another good one. It does seem like it lasts forever, especially on these big guys. You're going to see this Knight. He's going to burn for quite a long time. So there's our cell. There it is. You can't move it with that. That's going to be in a void mod, and I'll get into that in another video. Watch this guy tick. He ticks with 92 damage. And he's still going. So is this guy. This is really good for enemies that have shields, especially enemies that have solar shields, because it'll stop them from regenerating that shield. every single time they have it. That's a good one. That's what that one does. I will take that off so not to mix with any other ones. Wrath of Rasputin. So this is the one that has solar splash damage. Final blows have a chance to create a Warmind cell. So if you've seen any of the other videos, you see 7 Seraph Carbine. Anything that has Seraph rounds, which this just has intrinsically, has a Seraph round. There's other weapons like the Ikelos that you could switch on and off of Seraph rounds. So
Is that important to the video?
this one can create Warmind cells just with a Warmind mod, nothing special. This though, no exotics have Seraph rounds intrinsically, but this has explosive damage. It's all it is. It's Xenophage just shoots solar explosions. So you've seen before, one yellow bar creates a Warmind cell.
Can I create Warmind cells?
Just like if I had Seraph rounds, that creates one. Doesn't make them any stronger or anything. As you see, I turn burning cells off. There's not, some of these enemies aren't taking damage over here that normally would with global reach, just so you can see kind of more of what's going on with these.
Maybe it looks smarter if I carry my glasses.
All right, next, so we've got Wrath of Rasputin on. I'm gonna leave on Wrath of Rasputin so you can see that I'm making this
Smart.
with Xenophage, but Fire Team Medic, which is the one that heals you. If you do have global reach on, it will increase the damage just like it would normally do for an enemy. So there's the cell. And you're gonna listen, you're gonna look to the left above my super bar. You made that thing, that sound like it does for a healing grenade for a warlock. It does heal you. It does not give you an overshield, does not give you instant health like it does. And just so you can see, I'm on top tree, so you can know that it's not a heal grenade. All right, what do we have next? I think I may have to put on Burning Cells is already one that I've used. Striking Hand. I thought I had another mod over here. We can just switch one out. Fire Team Medic. So switch off of Fire Team Medic. And we are going to go to... Look at this bad management of mods. Light of the Fire. Rapidly defeating targets within the detonation of a Warmind cell. Let's see if we can get this to work. If I can get one close to here. I don't know what that sound was.
It's the sound of you subscribing. Hey, look, it said it.
If I create an orb of light,
Yeah,
I'm not getting this to
final
work.
idiot. Has he figured it out yet?
All right, I'm gonna go. So let's look around this whole area. There's no orbs. There's a cell. There's my supers about halfway to the grenade. There's the one orb. It says I generated one orb of light. But I guess I can't pick it up. Man, that's kind of whack. Oh well.
Yo, and the last mod we're gonna be looking at is this one right here, Incinerating Light, which is paired with Charge with Light. It is very similar to the last one we just did, which is Light of the Fire, which gives an orb after defeating enemies close to a Warmind cell. This one makes you charge with light by rapidly defeating multiple enemies within the explosion of a Warmind cell. It's gonna be totally sick. Alright, so we're gonna go one of my favorite places to test stuff, and too bad it's not gonna be here that much longer. Oh, poor Mars. Let's make some Warmind balls. Hell yeah, there's one right there. Too bad this ain't close to anybody. Just show you guys what the build is for this one, because this one does require to have Charge with Light. I'll show you what I have on. Of course, I have the 7 Seraph weapons on and a solar, because I have Wrath of Rasputin on, I have Protective Light on, I have Incinerating Light, which is the one that gives me the Charge with Light. Protective Light is what I would want to use. Charge it up for more charges of light if I want to be more charged. And then Global Reach as always. Did you guys see a candle? The Global Reach and Wrath of Rasputin are the 2 solar mods, or plain one, and then the 1 solar mod that I have on. Because it's solar build mod. So I am using the build similar to what I had in the video yesterday with the double, well, not the double melee because I have no exotic on, but the melee explosion can create a Warmind cell as well. So let's see how this works. I just want to get a cell really quick. You made a ball. There it is. Ball. Charge with light, baby. Hell yeah. Protective light in this lost sector, but you never know. I've only done this lost sector like 5,000 times, you know? See if I can get a ball with my melee here. Yeah, that's my favorite kind of ball. That gave me double charge? Nah, that wasn't enough. Charge with light times 2, baby. Let's go. Charge with light times 3. Hell yeah, it works, son. That is all the solar mods, guys. If you liked what you see, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. I'm really close to 200 subscribers, making a ton of videos about Warmind Cells as I really enjoy them. I hope you guys enjoy them as well. Hopefully you learned something. And there's a sound that I don't know what it's coming from, but oh well. You guys have a great butt.